Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Absolute Batman number 6. Catching up on the series, and this wraps up the first story arc, and it's really, really solid. It's written by Scott Snyder, art by Nick Dragotta, colors by Frank Martin, lettering by Clayton Cowles. So this is Batman versus the Party Animals. It's chaos come to Gotham, and the Party Animals and their leader have decided to up the stakes by offering basically bounties to the people of Gotham and allowing them to do crazy stuff and just destroy the city for money. Now the question will be why. Not 100% sure, but yeah, there's clearly someone else behind these things with a bigger picture going on. And that's what I mean by we're not 100% sure. It's an interesting ending. Of course, Batman confronts his enemies. He reveals his identity to his friends, and we get some nice twists at the end as to folks that are sticking around, and a tease as to who's pulling the strings on the big picture. It's a good ending. Like it's a nice wrap up of the finale. It's not, it doesn't end in a kind of a cheesy way like maybe, I expected, or, some of that were like, no, people rise up against evil and stand against, Black Mask and the Party Animals, but no, it's straight up as they got guns in their hands and kind of debating about who to shoot and all that and how much money they're gonna get. So it's good like that. I mean, there's a little bit of a vibe of the finale of Batman Begins with the destruction of Narros. I feel like we've kind of seen this concept before, but it's a nice way to end it without cheese. It's a nice way to kind of just wrap things up in some interesting ways. And just I think the big thing to me is it really shows off Batman just being like a blunt instrument. This is not a Batman who believes in finesse or doing things in kind of a tricky way. It really is a like go in there, beat the crap out of folks, and just do the damage like in like a sledgehammer. This is a sledgehammer Batman. Which is, I think, interesting, because, I think in the main DC universe, if Batman was dealing with this, he would, like, figure out a low-level EMP to fry servers and turn off the technology. That would be the solution, right? Or, like, a signal to block the internet, and that would be a solution. No, this one is a drop on a boat, beat the crap out of everyone, blow things up sort of finale. And it works because of that. Like, it's an entertaining end. Definitely, brings the pain and the punching, and does it with brute force. I was going to say flair, but really flair's not it. It's brute force. The other bit about it is we get a little bit of kind of like a juxtaposition of Bruce as a kid with his mom and the fallout of his father dying, and it's interesting. Like it's a interesting aspect that it doesn't quite like. It hasn't really hit me on it as to exactly like really how it plays off each other, but it's still nice. Like I think it's really nice to see how he was kind of shaped by his mom. Also, loving the art. We get a nice like Frank Miller homage in this, kind of recreating the iconic Dark Knight Returns imagery. With his own style. But overall, like, Absolute Batman has been really solid. It's a really interesting take on Batman. As I keep on saying, it's a much more brute force, a lack of finesse take on him, where he's punching his way to solutions as opposed to all sorts of, like, technology and gadgets. So it's very a back-to-basics sort of Batman in a good way. Highly recommended. Like I always read the next issue as well. We'll have a review of that soon, and there's a new issue out this week, which is why we're catching up. So stay tuned for all of that. And of course, you can catch us every single day at graphicpolicy.com for more. But you can go get your copy of Absolute Batman at number 6 at your local comic shop. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you get a small percentage, and by doing that, you help support our site, so thanks for that. And just watching our video supporters as always, so thank you as well. If you are into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.